This is going to be a really nerdy video, but I'm pretty excited. I've got this computer, which is a dual Xeon. It's a Dell Precision T7610. It's already got 16 gigs of RAM, so I ordered another 48. So we'll be up to 64. All right. Now the other thing is I'm not a CS person, nor do I care too much here. So, all right. So that's all good. Second 6-core Xeon, E5 2630 V2, and the other necessary heatsink that I'm going to need. This is way nerdy, but I'm having too much fun. I'm way too excited on this. So let's open this guy up here. Okay, so just to be clear, I got this computer for free. It was left over by another faculty person. And the cool part is it's a dual Xeon chassis, but it was only set up with one processor ever. So what we need to do here is open this up. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Does that bother me? No. Okay, so I believe, how do I get that last part to come out? Those tabs are clearly restricted so that it cannot come any further than that. Ah! Oh, hey, that's like a little flap. Okay. Now to take this $600 processor. Okay, I very clearly see which way it goes. It absolutely goes like this, and this is the part that you're not supposed to. Whew, man. All right. Like, it's on there, it's good. Everything's good. Everything's gonna be fine on this one. Everyone's talked me out and freaked me out on this one, so it's gonna be tricky, but again, oh man. Okay, that looks solid. That looks very gingerly. I don't know how tight that's supposed to. Just make sure that this is, again, good here. All right. Yeah, it's very clear when it's down in there. It must be spring loaded. Oh wait, to get this thing tight, man. Okay, yes, I understand why this is a nerve-wracking thing, but hey, whew. Okay, like, I mean, it's square and everything. Like, there's no question about that. I hope everyone's cool with that. Or this will be embarrassing and this will never get uploaded. So now we need a little thermal paste, right? How much thermal paste do you use? I don't know. Everyone has this debate, and I don't care. This is non-conductive thermal paste, so that's why it doesn't matter too much. It's not like I have. Okay. Okay, we're gonna hope for the best on that one. I'm sure that's gonna be good. So now, what way does this actually go on? It must go so that the fan for CPU 2 plugs in over here, so I'm just going to run it like this. The cord does come out the side. Okay, so now it's just a matter of lining it up. Drop it down. That's good. Okay. Okay, whoa. I'm being very cautious here as far as how much these things get held down pretty tight. Man, I don't even think I've gotten that screwed down. Oh, now I feel how that works. Okay. So now, everything's good on this. I don't know why everyone freaks out. So, I've heard horror stories about putting in processors, but this has actually been not bad. Oh, so you have to press down on that spring to engage that. And one more screw. Okay, awesome. Second processor, heatsink, awesome. plug in the fan before I forget to do that. That'd be a bad day. But this is also tricky because there's like no room back here to reach. Luckily, I have little teeny tiny fingers. Oh my goodness. Still might grab pliers, but I don't know that I have pliers here. You would think I would. Maybe I do. Hang on. Can't remember if I got pliers or side cuts. Side cuts. Oh, but these little guys will work good. I think these are called hemostats. My buddy Andy Schupright told me that word back in high school. Okay, let's get one click on this here. Alright, awesome. Plugging this down in there. Oh man, the hemostats are long enough. Golly. What would I do to get this thing plugged in? Man. Actually, needle nose would not help either. Okay, I'm just gonna have to do this and stop whining. I hope I sound like a crazy person on this video, because it's more fun being able to talk through all this stuff, and now that I'm making a video out of it, I can talk to you all. Okay. Oh, bullseye. Okay, last part, RAM. Like I said, there are already 16 gigs. These are 8 gig sticks. So now it's just a matter of, I'm going to put in all the white slots, which are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4 for each CPU. This thing is going to be so cool when I get it up and going. Solid. And let's put the stick like this. Okay, parts. That thing was probably like 50 or 60 bucks. The processor was 600, 620, and the extra RAM was like 300 bucks. So I think I'm right around $1,000 for parts on this thing. I put in a USB-C card. I need a Wi-Fi card for it, but not really. It's plugged in, don't worry. I just like to have Wi-Fi as redundancy around here at the university, but that's okay. Either's fine. It's all good. So now let's go ahead and plug in this dude. Okay, nice and gentle. Okay. Let's get this guy in. So the cool thing I'm excited about, 2 6-core Xeon processors with hyper-threading for 24 threads processing. It's kind of cool. I run some simulation on this, so that's where this machine will come into handy. Or come in handy. Most part though, it's just kind of fun that I got these parts for extra. So hey, that's about it. So second processor is installed, lots more RAM. I think we are good to plug this thing in and go have some fun with it. Case back on, dishes are done.